Yo, welcome back to another episode of Poddy Animals. I am your host, Theo. Across from me, as always, is Scoot. To his right is Eli, and to my left is Denise. Seems like it's getting longer in between visits, fellas.
I know.
How the hell you been?
I'm good.
What the hell's been going on?
Nothing much.
Eli's faking hospital visits. Scoot's acting like he's hurting. You guys can see.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
Cue the violin. Where's the violin music?
Required. Wow.
Look at this.
Go to Fairview Hospital. My God.
This.
It's a little scratch, man.
I lost a lot of blood.
What a crybaby, bitch.
I lost a lot of blood. What the hell's been going on? Are you guys about done with watching the Browns? Anyone else?
I'm done.
I refuse.
I'm done.
I refuse
Officially
to
done.
give another minute until they start playing.
By the way, they are screwed with this guy for years. They don't have the
What
money
guy?
for... start with the
Explain to our listeners who you're talking about. They don't know what guy.
Deshaun Watson.
You know, we're countrywide. You gotta like.
Deshaun Watson. The worst quarterback.
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
That's what he said.
Deshaun Twatson.
Dishwasher.
Fired.
What else is new? Eli, how you been? I ain't seen you in 3 weeks.
I know it's been rough month.
Wait, didn't you guys podcast the week I was off?
No.
Why?
He was missing too.
Yeah.
Well, you two could have done
I
it.
think you
Come
text him and
on
tell him
now.
I'm not going. Make sure you're
I got an
there.
emergency
I need,
situation.
I need someone on
Emergency
my
C-section.
side if it's just the two of us.
My brother was in the
Emergency
hospital.
C-section.
My brother was in the hospital. So
How's he doing?
Abby?
yeah, he almost died.
Really?
For 25 cents a day. How's he doing?
He's in Puerto Rico.
What? You recover and you just fly out of the fucking country, huh?
Wow. You
Did he
miss him?
recover? Is he okay?
I don't know.
Do you miss him? Did he go into witness protection? How come you don't know?
I have.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Is he doing a movement? Is that what's happening?
Is he on the?
I just came back from the movement today.
Is he on a
Is he?
4-day
Oh,
movement
You
in
didn't
Puerto
see him
Rico?
there?
No, he's in Puerto Rico.
Oh.
He's in Puerto Rico.
What's he doing in Puerto Rico?
He's going to live there.
I think so.
You
Wait,
think?
where is his? Did his
Really?
family go with him?
Oh, then he's definitely going to live there.
He just left the family?
He's over there, but I don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah.
Are they going to go over there, you think, to live?
No, I doubt it.
What, did they just go their separate ways?
No. I don't think so.
Where's the love, Black Eyed Peas?
This does sound like a movement. We don't know anything.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't sound like a movement. It sounds like witness protection.
No, I'm just glad he's doing good.
Yeah.
He's out of the hospital.
Yeah. You guys,
He's over there working, I take it.
He required a blood transfusion.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's how bad it was.
I had to give it to him
Well-
because Eli wasn't brother enough.
You don't have much left in that.
After that, yeah.
What do you know what's wrong with him? Can you say?
I think they found the intestines inflamed, and could be how you call that ulcers, maybe possible.
Jeez.
And you need a blood transfusion.
What is the
from
normal
that?
for men? It's like between 14 to 16. They're normal for blood levels in your body. Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I'm
he
not
was
100%.
Now you don't know that,
No,
but you
I'm
called
just
me
saying,
yesterday.
he was 8, and then on that Saturday, and then the following day,
he have internal-
went from 8 to 6.
Did he have
So
internal
that was
bleeding?
close to coma.
Yeah. Jeez.
From ulcers?
Oh, ulcers will kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I got
Did he have internal bleeding at all?
it could be. Yeah, but he don't went to the follow up.
Wow.
The doctor told him you have to do a checkup every week.
Oh, he pulled us a certain,
And then he went
like
to Puerto
someone in
Rico.
my family.
What the heck? Okay.
I cannot tell you anything else, but you know.
Can you fly with low blood?
That's my question. How?
He ain't the pilot.
Well, the blood pressure. No.
It's your blood pressure.
Yeah, man. You get up
Being
there,
there.
Scoot,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
change.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you know, oh my God. You over there
feel
when,
anything.
when the
So wait, if you got high
ears
blood
got-
pressure,
Huh?
hang on a second. If I have high blood pressure, I can't fly.
No.
That's why I've
you can
never
fly.
heard
I've
that.
got high blood
Oh,
pressure.
you're just trying to get me
It's
to travel.
low
No, seriously,
blood,
you
low
can't. You're not
blood
supposed
pressure.
to.
You're not
High
supposed
blood
to.
pressure or
No,
low?
you can't.
Which
You
one?
Either
can't-
way,
Which
either
one?
way.
Your blood pressure is managed by medication.
Not mine. I don't take medication. My blood pressure's off the charts.
Get out.
ODOT lady
Well-
said I may not get my certification in 2 years for driving.
Take
I'm gonna
some
have to have someone shuttle
medication.
me around at Davie. They got their own chauffeur.
Do you have a CDL?
No.
But we got to get the ODOT certified training for some reason for irrigation. Yeah, we're just transporting water.
Have they tried
and
to push
shit.
you to get a CDL?
No.
So that's the reason why I missed the last episode. That
Yeah.
it was a situation that we don't know.
No,
what
I'm, good. I'm glad he's doing better.
Yeah. Let's talk about Theo's boyfriend.
Oh, Theo's boyfriend.
I'm
We
on the
have been
phone.
off for a while.
Yeah. I was on the
What
phone.
What's
I'm
going
just a
on?
boyfriend?
Yeah, fill me in.
So, whenever he gets off work, if he gets off work before I do, he calls me instead of me calling him. And
Damn.
he's driving home. I'm talking to him on the phone. He pulls
Bring the
in.
popcorn.
He's rushing me off the phone
I see my neighbor.
because he saw Dan outside. I gotta go.
a handsome
Dan's
guy. I
Dan's
get it.
outside. I gotta go.
it's
What
like
the
Haley's
heck?
Comet. I only see him every 75 hours. I see her every night.
Jealous.
Oh my god.
That's what it was.
Jealous.
Like,
It
oh, I
was
see how it is. You're
so
going to
You
go.
sounds like
funny.
Krista sometimes.
What?
Too. Yeah.
You're rushing to get off the phone with me,
No,
though. He's our neighbor. You can finish your conversation with me and then run over there to see him.
I got-
Or
or
you can run over there and see him and
But-
finish the conversation
Hey, so
with
wait,
you at any
do you
time.
see him?
he does that when we're home too. Like if we're both like we're
Denise.
home hanging out. If he looks out, he sees Dan outside. He goes running to go.
Well, what to see?
I'm just a quick walker. I'm not running anywhere.
You sounds like Krista sometimes.
Oh my god, it's so comical.
I'm impassioned with music, and one of my buddies, we see him like every other 2 weeks. Oh, brotherly love, that's your boyfriend now and stuff like that. Like seriously.
That's different. That's you haven't seen him in a. This one sees him all the time.
She went to Florida for my brother's getaway
Yeah,
destination wedding.
let's talk about
she was
that.
my representative.
One day
Yeah.
and a half.
I didn't go.
His whole family is basically there, and then there's me.
Okay, there's
No,
no
Like,
Josh,
he
there was
doesn't-
no Annie, there was
he-
no
I
Courtney,
didn't
there.
win.
But I'm saying
No
it's
Josh,
his
there's no me,
family
there's no Billy.
there, and then it's me
Denise,
going there.
It was Brazil, Krista, Charlotte,
Kako.
and Kathy.
That's it.
and Terry.
You don't
But
think
he
you're part
had
of
to
the
be there.
You don't think you're part of the family though?
No, I do.
that
It's
what we're
just
saying?
funny because
Well,
it's
Krista
like
was-
saying
Krista was
that's
by
like
herself.
saying the girls are having something, a wedding
She's
or
there
whatever,
with
and then you
Sabrina,
go, I don't
Kathy,
go.
Krista was by
and
herself.
Charlotte.
She wasn't by herself.
Well, you said that
She
you were
had
by
us.
yourself.
No, I'm just laughing at the fact that I was there
I
and
couldn't
you didn't
make
go.
it.
I had to
When did you guys
represent
get
us.
back?
We got back today.
I didn't go.
He didn't go.
Why didn't you go?
Me either.
I had to
Me
work.
either. I didn't win either.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well, they're having
I
the
thought you were going.
they're having the reception here, so we're
But
going to
that's
that.
all that matters, the
Right,
party.
yeah.
But I thought you were going.
No, I never said I was going.
I swear I thought you were going.
No.
But
But this one, I pick her up at the airport. She can't wait to touch me. I'm like, babe, it's back up traffic. Back up. Just throw the luggage in. Let's go. We got to go.
Wow.
I haven't
Want to
seen
embrace and
you.
shit like fucking the Notebook. I got time. we gotta
Listen,
go.
when you pick me up, you got to go around and you got to
I
hug
grabbed
me.
the
Like that
luggage like I was
pickup
an
hug
Uber
me.
driver, threw it in, and said, let's get
You
the hell
did.
out of here.
He did. That
When
was
are the
our,
rest of them coming home? 'Cause
After
there's
the
another
hurricane.
about to hit.
they
right
were
that's
coming
a
home
category
Thursday.
4.
Yeah.
Category 4.
Yes.
So
Kathy, Sabrina, and Rick were going to stay another
They
night.
were going to stay another night, but they didn't.
flew out today.
Yeah.
Did they make them fly out? Did they? Because I heard they were evacuating. Like they were evacuating.
that side. We're on the other side.
Yeah, they're on the
Not everybody
non-hurricane
just
side.
went to that side.
Yeah.
So I don't know if our nephew came back or not.
I don't know.
Well, Terry's going to stay there from
I had the
until
best 4
Thursday.
days of my
Till
life
Thursday.
while she was gone. It's like a vacation.
He picked up acorns. We were cracking up because the ring would go off, and I usually don't check.
Bullshit.
The back.
As soon as I'm in the
And then-
backyard, I think the little girl next door is out, and I hear,
I would
what are
never-
you doing? And I'm like, hi, Ellie. And I'm just picking up acorns. And then I hear, no, over here. The ring camera's going off on the shed, and it's this one.
We're laughing at him because he's like, yeah, I got lots of stuff that I'm going to do this weekend. He's in the backyard picking up acorns. I miss her so much. Let me
Scoot,
get
I got
the
this Black &
acorns.
Decker leaf vac for $100. It's electric, boogie woogie. It's the bomb.
It'll pick up acorns without no.
I said it was a leaf vac. I didn't say it was an
Well,
acorn
you went there
vac.
pick, that's why you were
He's
picking them up by
listening.
hand.
He's picking
right?
them up by
That
hand.
makes sense.
I had a bucket. Do you listen to me when
How
I'm
many
talking?
leaves did you get? So what do? Pick up all the acorns, then go get the leaves, or do you leave
No,
first?
it'll pick up the leaves, and it just won't pick up the acorns.
His sister shells. He does acorns.
I'm gonna get the grandbaby over and pay her a penny per acorn.
She loves
You're gonna go
picking
broke.
I'm gonna pick most of them
acorns.
up before she gets here.
She picks up the acorns and then makes a pile on our fire pit.
Yeah, and then I blow them off with the leaf blower.
So
Crazy.
But it's interesting about what's going on in Florida with that. You know, I would never take a trip between
No.
August to say October, especially what's going on with the hurricane season.
Well, apparently, like this is the last. We're at the end of the season, the hurricane season.
yeah, but
so
anybody
Yeah,
taking
but
a
4 of them
trip,
came in a row.
anybody taking a trip between this time to Florida
Crazy.
or Caribbean, that's crazy.
Listen, there's already some scumbags out there doing shady shit to steal donations and stuff. They were showing the little picture of this little girl in a boat with her dog, and she's crying. But then in another picture, it's the same little girl with a dog, but it doesn't have the black nose or anything, with a different shirt on and a different boat, asking for donations.
No.
You are a scumbag if you're doing shit like this, and because your boss is down there doing all he can to help the
Right.
people in North Carolina,
In
and then you got
Nashville.
scumbags
This is-
that are fucking stealing
So
shit.
That
I'm
is
afraid
just
that we
so
might
sad.
end up. I might have to go.
Yeah.
What?
Because
Yeah.
by the time they get done there with all that's going on in Florida, I might end up in Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see.
We have to pray for people from Tennessee, Georgia, and Asheville, North Carolina.
my boss.
That's a lot of people
My
lost
boss
their
is
life.
out of Ashland.
And
There's no way I would
Asheville.
retire
I
mean,
to
Asheville.
Florida. There's
Sorry.
no
they
way.
lost 91 people in Nashville already.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he said he had.
There's supposed to be more.
He said he had to drive 10 miles to get internet reception, and it was still spotty.
I wanted her to take as a carry-on her raft she has in the garage.
So what's weird is, I seen a Facebook post and it said things that helped me during the hurricane: gas,
Yep.
gas cars,
Yep.
cash, blah blah.
Cash.
Things that didn't help. My electric car,
Yeah.
Dude,
well,
that's
he
weird.
said, he goes,
My bank
the
card. Yeah.
the grocery stores, the gas stations were only taking cash.
Yeah.
The grocery stores, he said they were only letting 20 people in at a time.
And where were you going
And-
to charge your EV?
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico.
The-
No, but you
Not
can go
in
to gas
Puerto
he
Rico.
station.
waited.
That's too
He waited
far.
4 hours
No.
in line for
I'm just
the
trying to
gas
explain what she's
station.
trying to say.
Oh, with the
In Puerto Rico, 2017 happened the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. You know, it was only accepting cash, I think, for 3
It
months.
was bad,
It-
and for a long time.
we just talked about it. Like, we don't keep cash in the house. Maybe
yeah,
we should have a
I
little
told him,
nest
I was
egg.
like, we have
No,
to.
I do.
And-
Because
do you?
it took
Yeah,
my
we
mom
gotta
to
get
get
some
power
cash.
back a year later.
If something happened here and all the power went out,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to go to an ATM.
No.
Oh,
You wouldn't be able to do anything
no,
except
nothing.
go in and have somebody do cash, so you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
And then they price gouge.
Yeah.
In Georgia, they were charging this gas station. The guy's like, why you got, it's illegal to do that with gas, $10 a gallon.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy on video on TikTok, he's filming like, why are you guys charging so much for gas? We don't want to be on video.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Because, yeah. Price
Scumbag.
gouging.
Everybody will
and-
try to find some way to take
Scumbag.
advantage.
We
And that's what's going on in this country. Price gouging, too.
it's horrible. It's crazy too. Like, you need both card and cash. Like, have cash on hand. And I only say this because, so coming back, Frontier charges you for your carry-on, and this girl, she only had cash. She didn't have a card, so they don't take cash.
No, they don't take cash.
So luckily, this lady that was up there with her, she gave the money to her,
Technical
and
problems.
she took
Is that technical
she
problems?
took the cash, and the lady paid her carry on with her credit card.
That's
So that was
sweet.
nice, yeah.
That's
And then we also witnessed, like, just being on the plane, watching people help everybody with their bags and stuff. I'm like, it's about time I see some.
I do that without the hurricane.
No, but it was a lot of people doing
I'm
it.
just doing it for the person in front of me.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
That was crazy.
It's crazy. Just pray for
When
Yeah.
when would you know if you have to go?
That was
Like
a call right there. That's what.
Was
no,
it
that
really?
was actually my boss calling me. So.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea. They're going down there now. They'll be back next week. So we'll see.
Also,
what
he already
happens.
came back.
Did
and
you
is
need
on
to
his way
take that
back.
call? Oh,
He'll be all right.
Or you can get him on the air and we'll just see
Right.
how it's going down there. You know.
I don't
He
know if
does
they made it down
listen
there
to
yet
us.
or not. They're leaving today.
I heard something.
Well, he
that-
went though already.
Yep.
Right.
I
'Cause I've
heard.
seen the
I
pictures.
heard they said that don't take 40, the highway 40, and the highway 20 something, because it's
Into
blocked.
where? North Carolina.
Yeah,
or?
this area. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he
Not
put a
allowed.
picture up of the road they were going up with the crane, right?
Yep. Got washed
It
out.
was washed out. You had to back the crane back down
The funny thing is, it got
Wow.
washed out at that time. So had they went to that spot a day earlier, they'd have been on the other side of the washout.
Wow,
So they wouldn't have been able to come back.
oof.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And who knows when they would have fixed the fucking road?
Wow.
There's just so much destruction.
Well, I tell you what I learned about Florida. They definitely. So we went one morning before we left. We went to breakfast. I think it was in
Florida.
Dania, if that's how you pronounce
was
it.
in Hollywood area?
But, yeah, and it was flooded. When I tell you it was flooded,
Well, Florida's
there was a
swamp.
car like off to the side, like almost submerged in the water. And then I kid you not, today going to the airport, it was gone. All
Is
the
it a
water
sign
was
when it
It's a
gone.
swamp.
rains on
Florida's
your
a
wedding
swamp.
day?
Yeah, they were able
Is that a
to.
sign?
They were able to pump out the water. What's
Is it a
this?
sign when it rains on your wedding day?
Yeah,
Because it rained on mine.
some say it's bad luck. Some say it's good luck.
I know if you die on your wedding
So-
day, that's really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
That's bad luck.
That's the worst.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's-
I hear it both ways. I hear it's good luck. I hear it's
to
bad luck.
die on your wedding day?
That too. Yeah, that too. But no, about the rain.
No,
so I don't know.
Things are getting bad. We were, I think it was Tremont or either in the Cleveland area. We seen a baby stroller chained up to a pole.
Like a bike.
Like, swear to
Like
God.
No
a
way.
bike.
But those things are expensive. So yeah, no.
First off,
my
why would you have it
God.
outside just chained up?
Well, maybe there was nowhere to put it inside, so they picked up the baby and they locked that shit up.
Well, my thing was, I was looking too, like,
Did you look in there and see the baby was
I
in
was
there?
like,
No, there was no baby. It was just chained up to a telephone pole. I'm
It's
like,
so
is it this
crazy.
bad? Why are we even driving over here if you got to chain your baby stroller up to a telephone pole?
God.
Hey, when's the last time you bought a baby stroller? That thing was probably $300.
Yeah, I mean,
Chain that shit up too.
Back then, yeah, it was fucking expensive. I couldn't imagine raising a kid nowadays.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Eli, we getting any niece and nephew anytime soon?
You need to ask Krista because she's,
Just accidental.
You're part of it though.
Yeah.
I'm part of it, of course.
Just be like, oh shit, me fucked up.
Wait, are you guys trying though? Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
It's up to God.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
It's up-
See, that's what
it's
I think
up
you're
to-
doing it wrong. We'll explain it to you after the
By
show.
the way, I have to say this.
That's like we covered
folks,
those Mormons
Whoever
with
wants to
soaking.
do John 23,
Oh shit.
that's coming up November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
You ought to worry less
If-
about that movement and more about this movement. And then maybe hey, we'll get some nieces and nephews then.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
By the way, folks, between 8, 9, and 10 of November, John 23 movement. That's all. You want to do it, Scott?
Probably not.
It's men's,
Mensa.
no, men's group this time.
Man camp.
So it's sausage fest on this one.
Man camp.
You know what?
Maybe that's why you're not having a baby.
Where?
In Broadway,
What?
in St. Louis.
Yeah, Scoot, my movement on Broadway.
On East 55th.
On East 55th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Don't-
moving
yo,
all right. Fuck that.
No?
No, I'm good.
You got to chain your car up to a pole over there.
It's not bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
So Scoot was telling us about his ordeal with his surgery and everything. I was reading a story on this dude. He went in for a colonoscopy.
Like you?
No, I've been every 3 years. He goes in for a colonoscopy, and they forget to give him the what do you call that, babe?
Anesthesia?
That's
No.
Oh, he felt that.
So they of course they're inserting. Guess you know what the television camera that they use, but the guy's screaming because he's telling him like The doc didn't know because he forgot to put his hearing aids in.
Dude.
The doctor was deaf, wasn't paying attention. He's over there doing other things. Just
my thing is, what about his arms?
All that though.
Yeah, because there's nurse and the anesthesiologist.
They're watching like the monitors.
There's three.
Right?
This is not a doctor by himself.
No, you've got the doctor in there. You got the anesthesiologist chicken or whoever. I was gonna say chicken there.
Chicken did it?
No, I was gonna say chicken there. It could be a man.
Why do they stay though? I'm just
because they have to monitor. They have to monitor. No, they have to monitor you.
That's weird, right?
So wait a minute.
It's very weird. They have to monitor
I don't think
you.
It was just a doctor. Something's
no, because supposedly he was screaming,
and you got to have the nurse in there.
I'd imagine the nurse would grab him like, "Hey, dude."
Even if you
and where's your arms?
Right, you could see somebody doing that.
Could you?
Well, I mean, unless you're way down.
That's what I'm saying.
You're focused.
Like this?
You're laser focused. I guess.
He's down in there just ramming this fucking camera up someone's ass.
I tell you what happened.
I am confused because I know, like, I'm knocked out when I have mine, but they show me everything that's gonna happen beforehand.
Huh?
So
what? You got a fucking test video and shit?
No, but they just say
I didn't get no damn test video. They just put me out.
No, they're
3,
like
2, 1, and sleep.
No, they're just gonna be like, you lay right here, you have your arm right here. They're gonna put the camera in you, and then he goes back around to where the machine is that he has to watch the video once the camera's inserted. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand.
Does he insert the camera though, or does?
I'm working.
Oh,
yeah, so that's...
Or does the nurse insert? Does she do all that while he's watching?
No, he does it, but then...
Get it together over there, Jesus Christ.
Listen,
it's been a while.
And you guys have fucked with my shit.
No, we haven't even been in this room. I dust the cobwebs.
No, he was in this. He was in this room showing showing the internet guy. He got all BFF with the internet.
Like, what's your podcast name? I'm gonna listen. He's like, you remind me of my, what do you say, his uncle? Or
his
something?
Uncle.
So you remind me of my uncle.
He looks like one of the Waynans brothers.
Who the fuck is the Waynans?
Did he do a good job?
The Waynans brothers. The Wayans.
For doing a great job.
Oh, and he's a dog trainer on the side.
Is he really?
Yes.
So I got all his info, Scoot. So if you're having behavioral issues with your dog, I'll get you the number.
All right.
And I get you some Breeze. Is Breeze line over there? I don't know.
I'm interested.
You guys got Spectrum, huh?
No, I got T-Mobile, and I want.
No, I'm saying like in the area.
Oh yeah, I think
because it's like
if it's Breeze line, give him our guys' info so that maybe he'll give us the hookup.
Between the cable and like he's like, no, Spectrum's not allowed over here. This is our territory. I'm like, holy shit, it's like Crips and Bloods up in here. Did you guys see that video of the towing companies in Chicago?
Fighting it out? That
Fighting,
was
just
awesome.
crashing and shit?
That was awesome.
So I guess in Chicago, they listen to scanners and shit on accident. So it's a free-for-all towing company, right, Scoop? So if the towing company gets there, they're fighting over who's towing the car.
No fucking way.
Literally fighting with the trucks.
No way.
There's 3 tow trucks just ramming each other while the cops are just watching this go on.
This is crazy.
I'll put the video up on our
you
Facebook
better.
page.
Oh my God.
There's at one point where the tow truck looked like he was going to hit that cop that was standing in the parking lot. But they're just now who's towing them out? Now there's another set come and try to fight over who's towing the tow.
Get out of the way.
I wonder when you go back and tell your boss. Like, I tried to win that car. Like,
would you damage?
Boss, I'm like, you're fired.
And what kind of day are you having that you pull up with your tow truck? You're so pissed off that someone
and all 3 of them are having that day.
3 guys are just, it was a crash up derby with tow trucks just going at it. They didn't stop.
Yeah,
they didn't just hit once. They were backing up, turning around, hitting again.
I need to see this so bad.
We could have came in with our tow trucks and towed each one of them out of there.
Wow.
This world's fucking Looney Tunes, man. It's fucked up.
It just the greedy.
You know what they need? They need the movement. They need to know what the movement is, but you won't share it with us to spread the word.
It's a secret movement.
Well, tell someone. Will it help them?
Tell someone.
Oh yeah.
Well, then
That's it. Spread the word, dude.
Get on TikTok on the towing video and just get on there and say,
yeah.
tell them.
Come to Sausage Fest 316.
It's John 23.
Oh.
We're having a...
Say it again. John 23.
Once we get to John 46, call me. What the fucking in?
You get the tow truck drivers to come, maybe you can get them to ease some of their tension.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you anything.
Don't tell them. I'm not driving.
Tell them anything either. You have to live the moment.
Yeah.
And the whole weekend, so.
They were moving them trucks, I tell you that.
And they may not live in the moment because one of them's, I don't know,
I'd imagine they got to be going to jail, especially the one that was going towards the police officer.
Jeez.
No? But then again, you get away with anything when it comes to the cops. So maybe they just got a slap on the wrist and, their insurance rates.
I have to see that video so bad about the trucks fighting each other.
Yeah, I'll put it up after the show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and get into some news and stuff. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Do you have to say stay tuned after I say stay tuned?
I still have to repeat it again. For fuck off.
I got a fucking echo in this motherfucker.
All right, welcome back to the Poddy Animals Podcast. So
he always comes back with so.
So we have
right into the point.
Yes.
So Eli, I found that video.
Yes, I need to see it.
Tow truck video that we were talking about. Me and Scoot smash and crash and dash for the broken down car. Here it is. We're gonna play it for you. There's no sound, but we were just talking about how they were crash up derby.
Send that to me. I'll put it up.
Here it goes. So you see the cop. Look. You gotta get out of the way. These guys are look at this.
Stop.
Shit.
That's not just a tap.
No.
That's a car accident.
At first you're like, what the hell's going on? And then it just gets worse from there.
And then it's an attempt.
So you see the cop trying to get him to stop.
Jeez.
Why is she ducking the camera person? I don't know. There's another.
In case there's
Just a random ass truck.
two red trucks and a white tow truck and just going at it, crashing them up derby. That's insane. Oh, you want to hit him? I'll hit you.
You can actually get charged with intent.
Wasn't it? Didn't it come back across and smash?
Yeah. I was trying to find that video. This is the only one.
Look at that car. Oh, damn.
That video goes on because then that white truck comes across and smacks the red one.
Dude, that is insane. Wow. So we're gonna get to some news with Denise.
Yeah. No Florida, please.
It's been a couple weeks. She's got some stories for us.
No Colorado. No Georgia.
I should have checked your video you have because hopefully you have the video footage that I told you about.
Let's not talk about funerals situations, okay?
We're going to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Remember that episode about the funeral? Do you not remember that, Scoot? A couple months ago?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they rip it off people about funeral services.
Oh.
Is that going to be your first one?
No. Did you see the numbers that I numbered them for you?
I'm just
Go.
Summer help.
Are you ready? Making sure. Welcome back. It's too loud. Still too loud.
That's it. It was just your beginning.
That's it. That's all you get.
That's all you get.
You're live.
News is over. Moving on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, all
right. So there's
she's on it every week. You notice that? Gotta look for my 7 stories.
She's pissed.
I'm not even looking over at her.
I wouldn't.
How's she look?
I wouldn't. Don't look over there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look.
I was ready. I had to tell you which one. All right. So in the news today, an 8-year-old who drove to Target.
Huh?
In their mom's SUV.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
They made it all the way to Target?
Oh, yeah.
All the way to Target. So an 8-year-old girl made it home safely after taking her mother's car and driving into a nearby Target. The girl who they won't identify who it was enjoying a Frappuccino. She was located by the police and said in a Facebook post, while the police officer officer said, "Wow, I finally found a woman who's in more of a hurry to shop at Target than my wife." This kid drove from Bedford to Bainbridge.
How far is that?
25 minutes from the girl's house.
They said she made it home safely, right? So the mom snitched? How did...
Yeah, how
So
that
the-
news?
the-
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll get
yeah,
to
we're talking
that.
to
You're
police,
making me
maybe?
skip around.
Here's some.
Wait, I'm not even done with the story yet.
I'm just gonna let them see it. You already said she drove. When are we gonna show her
ahead.
driving? At the end of the story?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Jesus Louise, let me run the show here, okay?
Whatever. That's
That's
her
in the
driving.
white SUV.
Who? That's a cop behind her?
Oh yeah, it's their dash cam.
No, it's not.
Then who is it?
It's a person. No, it's a cop.
Well, she's a good driver.
Oh my
anyway. She's
God,
a
we
really
need to
good
replace
driver.
our news.
Oh,
She's
shit.
bobbing and weaving a little bit.
Not doing
She
too bad for
only-
an 8-year-old, though.
Yeah.
No, she
She got in
She
a turning lane.
only-
Boom! Look at that. And then she got back.
Oh.
so
She
20
didn't want to turn.
25 minutes of driving, she only took out a mailbox.
She took a mailbox.
So the police
How
tracked
old were
her
you guys
down.
when you first drove? Do you ever do anything like this, Scoot?
No.
Sit on Dad's lap anywhere?
I sat on some guys' laps and stuff, but
Was
no,
it your dad?
no, I think I drove like that, but I never.
Eli, did you
never
get to
just
ride
took a car
front on the
back.
donkey in Puerto Rico?
Front seat? of
There's
the
no donkey in Puerto Rico.
That's
okay.
funny. So the
You went
police
over there already, so don't start.
the police tracked her down after the family reported her and her car missing. And eventually they tied the vehicle to a Target parking lot. And this is 25 minutes from her house.
And they let her drive home from there?
No.
Because you said she made it home safely.
Well, yeah, she made it home safely after the police got her.
Yeah,
so
They
the
escorted
police
her back, Scoot.
It's just like, what? Is that them behind her? Like, pull over. Stay in your lane, bitch.
they found her inside enjoying a frappuccino. While it's
she get the
not
money
known if she bought anything else, she was able to use her Target app. The
If she's-
Starbucks worker gave her the frappuccino.
I was gonna say if she took Monopoly money, man, I'm just gonna.
That would
8
be
years
cute.
old, she's going to
8.
get a frappuccino.
Yeah.
Here's the
How
other
does
thing.
she even know she wants
Keep-
a frappuccino?
Keep in
Probably because of
mind.
the mom.
We're
Denise was
giving
like that.
8-year-olds frappuccino?
Yeah. you see-
Well, yeah, because
Mara was
Cammy
having-
knows about Starbucks, and she's only 2.
Yeah.
She when Sequoia talks about getting coffee, she just says coffee. She doesn't say where. Cammy's already
think
talking
the
about
start-
Starbucks.
I am impressed that this child knew how to get to Starbucks.
It's not only that she knew how to get there. We're talking not only did she know how to get there, it's 25 minutes away. She's 8, so how tall is your average 8-year-old in an
No.
SUV?
I think I'd be most pissed like if there's a Starbucks closer. Like you drove 25 minutes out of the
With the gas
way.
prices.
Right, with the gas prices the way they are. And
Well,
you could
there
have
was
went
no-
right down the street to the other Starbucks.
There was no gas station close to it or anything like that.
I mean, how do you learn to drive at that age? Grand Theft Auto, the game?
Just
maybe?
watching
Yeah.
TV. I
Watching
mean,
your parents drive. I mean, she didn't do
Yeah.
great. I mean, she made it.
oh,
but-
maybe those games at like
I've
Main
seen Denise
Event
drive
or Chuck E. Cheese, you know, the race car games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we're blaming Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean,
Yeah.
Come on.
Very impressive for an 8-year-old to make
Yeah.
it all the way to Target.
Yeah. Clap.
Lordy frickin' God!
And Chris Farley agrees. What else you got?
so a mom traveling with her 11-year-old son discovered a
Who was driving? No.
no
He's
one
11. Scoot.
baby.
Who do you think was driving?
traveling. Yeah. So they discovered a hotel worker sneaking into their room, sniffing and stealing her panties.
I love getting my nose in there and sniffing buttholes, brother.
Oh, damn.
Eli, chill.
So I think you pronounce her name Rara
What?
Armstrong or Rara Armstrong.
Oh, rah-rah. I remember her,
What
yeah.
the-
She's
Who
an
wouldn't wanna sniff some
OnlyFans
panties
creator.
From rah-rah?
Oh, rah-rah.
Not me, babe. Someone else. Like Scoot, not me.
So she's an OnlyFans creator. No one go Googling her, looking her up or
So
anything.
this guy had to have, like,
It's just
He knew
research.
her.
It's research.
yeah.
It's research. So
Research the story.
Show and
they
tell.
were
I just brought the
vacationing
panties.
in Spain, and the worker realized who she was and just kept
It's like, I gotta get a whiff of those
inappropriately
nasty
asking, like he was just overly friendly, asking her for her number, take her out for coffee. And he even said her little boy could come along too. So
Very,
she
very
was-
nice. Very
was-
nice.
Yeah. The staff or the hotel video showed him stealing, like walking to her room and going in.
How did he get
But
in? Did it
she
say?
set up her son's iPad. Yeah, he had the key to the room.
He's a worker.
Oh,
so-
He's a worker.
Did I miss that part?
I led with that. Anyway,
we gotta start
she
paying
used.
attention to these stories.
I
But,
know. She used her son's iPad to face the door to record. So the outside of the room like caught him going in. The iPad caught him taking the panties, sniffing them, and putting them in his pocket.
She should have put that on and put it right on her OnlyFans live.
Yeah, they make a
Dude,
lot
you
of
know how
money.
much money she'd have made off that? A guy going in there, like, that would
That crazy.
smart.
Eli, was it you?
No, they're crazy, dude. You know, the
Did you catch
OnlyFans,
his luck?
how much they're making just for stupidity.
Anything else to that one? Or?
Yeah, so she complained to the hotel and they apologized to her and said the employee was fired and that they would have a full investigation. However, they refused to give her any compensation back for all of that when she went through.
Well,
There's the chalk line.
well, did he left with some of her panties? Because you have to compensate her for that, right?
So
I
he
mean,
took them, or did he just go in there and sniff them and drop
I would assume he took them
'Cause I
because he
mean-
took them.
Well, then why would you
But-
sniff them on site? You
Right,
could take them
wouldn't you
back
just
to your
put 'em in your
own
pocket
room and
and
sniff
go-
them.
yeah.
Right. I
Because you know guys are creepy like that where they're
You think
like,
he knew the camera
and
was
then they
there
put
and
him
was
in
like,
the-
you know what? You want to videotape me? I'm going to sniff these fuckers right here.
I'm gonna do it right here live. Fuck it.
oh my gosh. Moving on
was
to
it
another
a-
country.
I mean, honestly, there's never been an inkling in my life where I wanted to sniff any panties.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
Right?
Like,
He
is that-
sniffed
no.
my panties before.
You were wearing them at the time.
He was wearing
though.
them.
Like,
And just
Eli, are you a panty sniffer?
no.
Is there a glitch?
He's frozen. He's frozen.
No, and never in my life was there any inkling to just grab some panties and sniff them. Maybe my own ones. But besides
Right, I
that,
just gotta find out if those are clean. before I put
yeah,
'em on.
those are clean. I
Inside
got
out
to
or
make
not.
sure, you know.
No, I don't know. That's
Weird.
That's just a weird thing.
That's
a weird.
weird. That's like that's a fetish.
What else?
It's
Yeah.
sick.
So in
sick.
Austria, you know how, okay, first off, you know how you have take your kid to work day?
Scoot works with his every day.
Yeah, that's a,
No, but you're familiar with it.
yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I took my kid to work once, and she never went back because it was during snowplow
Oh,
season.
jeez.
Really though?
Oh
Did
yeah,
you?
everyone that wanted to go, yeah, I'll just come hang out with you. I'm like, you're not gonna like it. You're not. I had George falling asleep.
I would like it.
I'm hitting the curbs and shit.
I think it would be fun.
Yeah, you say that. It's not, is it, Scoot?
not.
Unless you're in
Anyway.
a Bobcat.
Well,
Yes,
so
that's not
an Austria surgeon accused of letting teenage daughter drill hole in the patient's skull.
His kid?
Yeah. So a 33-year-old man was flown in with serious head injuries where allegedly,
Wait. This is a living person, not an autopsy or something.
like a real person that went in with head injuries.
Oh no! What?
Yes. And the female neurosurgeon
What the fuck?
allegedly, because we got to throw that in there,
My God.
let her daughter actively take part in an emergency
Are
surgery,
you kidding me?
including drilling open the
I'm
patient's
having a hard time
skull.
with your stories
Oh,
this
my
week
God.
because.
But the surgery was completed without any problems.
But here's the thing. Just going back to the last story you had about the hospital where they woohoo and you know what I mean? Right. So are there not other people in the room?
That's what I'm getting at. Because an anonymous,
And an uncle.
no, an anonymous, which we would assume the anonymous is someone in that room, sent a complaint for an investigation on what happened. So
he says, wrecked him, damn near killed him.
So it gets even
Oh, you wanted to
crazier.
remain anonymous.
It gets even crazier because the patient read about it in the media. Like they didn't even
They
know.
didn't tell them?
No, they read about it.
So who ratted themselves out?
It had to be one of the other.
It had to be someone else in.
She's probably in
the
school
room.
bragging. Guess what I did?
Because 5 other people were in that room.
My dad
Why
makes
would you
deli
do
sandwiches.
5. Imagine
My dad
being.
makes vegetables. Oops.
Imagine being one of the 5 people in that operating room.
Right,
And
I
you
didn't get to
see
poke a hole in
this.
that fucker. You know what I mean? Like they're probably jealous. How old was she?
They just said she was a teenager.
We went from 8 to 11 to a teenager.
No, if she was 18, let's say she's 18.
She was in
and-
school,
and
though.
she's becoming a doctor.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like,
Would you want someone drilling in your head that's just now becoming a doctor? Have you ever gotten blood drawn?
yes.
Have you ever had someone fuck it up?
Yes.
Okay. So would you have an 18-year-old drill into your skull?
But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like,
Or do you
Yeah,
want them
I
to
can't.
say, you know what? She's a new tech. She's never worked this drill before. Is it okay?
I've seen girls use drills, and it's not. It's
why
pretty.
do you always turn into
nice.
Trump when you do that?
Yeah, like
Always.
yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot. It's the election.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
perfect that.
no, you have to do this like
impersonation.
this. Perfectly.
Oh my
I was
God.
trying to help the girl. No, she shouldn't have been in there.
No, not at all.
Here's the thing. Even if it was
No, there's no. Here's the
even-
thing.
even if it was take your kid to work, she could have watched from that. You know how they have the
From a
room.
distance.
Yes,
I don't even think she should have been in there.
she should not
She's
have
just
been in the
dropping
OR.
Skittles in my brain and shit. And I don't.
She
When we were
shouldn't have
lifting
been
that
in.
compressor and it fell and I had a cut and Eli's like, oh my God, I thought I was bleeding out and I looked and I got I was going to
You
faint.
were gonna feign and throw
Well, I
up.
got nauseous, like I had to throw up because just hearing them thinking them.
You should have
losing blood.
known.
What a lightweight piece of shit.
Damn. No,
So that's the guy who didn't help us lift
No.
it. You know,
He helped tip it over, I think.
Yeah, he's pushing it. I think I'll get it in there. I'll get it.
Again with the.
You know, it's not
Trump.
supposed to go in on the side. It's supposed to go.
What else? you
Let's
got? One
finish
more
up
for us?
this. Yeah. So a passenger claiming her stage 4 cancer returned after she wasn't allowed to fly with her French bulldog.
Just in that moment.
It returned right then and there. You gave me cancer.
Right.
Suing the airline.
No, seriously.
Fluffy can't fly.
Like this is real. This is a real lawsuit claim. So JetBlue violated the Americans with Disability Act when a crew member kicked them off the flight and forced them to find a new way home. They booked their tickets. They submitted the necessary paperwork from the DOT, service animals, air transportation forms, all of that. They had it all in order. But then when she attempted to board to go home, they were told the only way the dog would be allowed on board would be if one of them would move back to the main cabin because they were in first class. And so,
Put the dog in the back.
What the fuck would the dog care?
well, wait, because
Like
What
he
the
can-
motherfucker? He don't know what he's flying. I ain't flying in second class. Fuck that.
well, here's the funny thing. So they agreed. They were like, okay, it's fine. But then the flight attendant said,
What's an Nintendo, Scoot?
I-
Is this a flight Nintendo or something?
the flight attendant
Nintendo.
asked her to put the dog in a much smaller bag when he didn't fit.
The barf bag.
A plastic one. They just put it in a plastic bag and
I
tied
gotta
it
get
up.
the barf bag out.
So then the plane returned to the gate and they were forced to find a new way home.
I would be so pissed if my flight got delayed because someone was
Of a
doing
dog.
some stupid shit.
Yeah.
I don't want no problems when I get on a flight
Well,
now.
And
Especially when
it's not the woman's fault though, because she had everything in order. It was the flight attendant and the crew people
What
that
exactly does a dog do for cancer?
No, this has nothing to do with cancer. It's the fact that
What? It
she
was a
said
service animal.
No, it wasn't. It was just
An animal? I thought you said for sure she had cancer or something.
she did, as what I'm getting to. So she said the experience
Gave her cancer.
when they wouldn't let her dog join them in first class. Though she was a stage
God,
4 cancer patient, she had been in remission prior to the events, and that these events caused her extreme amount of stress, and that her tumor molecule levels had risen because of the incident, and that's when it brought it back.
The thing is, though, she's going to get a lawyer.
Yep.
And don't a lawyer have to be able to prove this?
Yes.
So maybe.
Well, but the lawyer, if they're smart,
Most of the time, people just settle.
Well, no. Here's what I think is going to happen, because the lawyer doesn't.
Shit just got real, Scoot.
Yeah,
She
she
took
took her glasses
took her
off.
glasses off.
Put the fucking phone down.
Yeah.
I should have did this, taking them off. So, but the lawyer doesn't have to prove about the stage 4 coming back because of the stress.
Because he can't.
He just has to
Exactly.
prove
That she has it?
she had all her paperwork in order, and they violated the Disability Act.
Right, but then, okay, you can
And
be
then they
compensated
can,
for that.
and
but-
then they will hang it up in court, and the airlines will be like, "We'll settle."
And the government
that
will bail
costs
them
money.
out.
Yeah, they're not gonna want to go through that.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
They don't want to go.
Have anyone ever had any, Scoot, you hardly ever fly, right? Just a couple times. Anyone have any issues with something like that, like an unruly passenger? Where
Yes, I did.
And it was you.
Fly from Puerto Rico to New York. I will sit down with two.
You were on a pterodactyl, weren't you?
Why, husband and wife, they're arguing like
What?
crazy.
Were you in the middle, like they were?
I was no in,
Dude,
the,
that'd
in,
be
the window
fucked up.
in the window seat, and the plane was going to take off. And
Wait,
they
so
was
you were in the
arguing.
window seat and they were next to you?
Yeah.
Oof.
Where
And-
would you think you'd be
and-
on his lap?
No, I didn't know if they
We're
were
all the
across
same.
the way.
And the wife
up.
said, "Shut up, we'll get kicked out." And he was continue, and then the pilot was from the
What
wrong.
were they? He was that loud, huh?
Yeah, it was loud.
Over what?
I
not
don't
getting
know. He
peanuts?
was drunk. He was drunk.
I don't get people that get drunk to get on an airline. Like
You don't
so
get
fucked
that
up.
because you're like you're scared to fly.
No, I don't get how you get shit faced drunk. I get being comfortable.
Yeah.
Like
Right. Maybe
You know.
that's the intention, though. The intention is just to kind of get
Yeah.
comfortable.
That
And all of a
was-
sudden,
pass
you're
out.
fucking 3 sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was drunk and like
Wow.
she left. She stayed in the plane and he got arrested.
Jeez.
how long
It
was
was like,
that?
babe, I know you
It
got
took an
arrested.
hour. I was delayed. Thank God the flight from New York to Cleveland was delayed.
What happens if you have a layover? Like, so,
Oh, that was the layover.
That's
for
what he's
me.
talking about. Yeah.
so do you just miss your next flight
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
of
you
the,
gotta
Yeah.
take
That
the
happened
next
to
one.
me.
then what happens?
You get it on another one.
How do you get on another one if it's already booked?
No,
No, they'll
How does this work?
they'll try
They'll
to get you on.
accommodate you.
They'll
You sit-
accommodate
sit
you and
on
try
the
to get you
pilot.
on
It happened to
standby.
me like
He'll sit on a wing or something?
No, you're be on
fly
standby.
from
You're in
Cleveland.
storage.
I took a flight from Cleveland to San Juan, but I have to do a layover in Miami. Mm-hmm. The plane landed 20 minutes after the plane from
Yeah.
Miami to San Juan took off.
yeah, that happened to us.
and I have to sleep in the airport.
Yeah.
I have to sleep in
So
They'll-
you don't get the next flight.
No.
You get a flight.
Yeah. And they'll accommodate you unless you're flying Frontier.
and
Yeah,
they
I'm about
put-
to bash
and they put me-
Frontier.
and they put me a standby
Yeah.
for the next flight the next morning.
I only say that
Where'd you
because
sleep in one of them hard ass
yeah,
chairs?
yeah. I have to sleep in the
I only say that because a guy, I was telling Eli about this guy was trying to go back home to San Juan, and they had like a delay or something happened with their flight, and they changed, kind of like what happened to us. They changed the gates at the last minute, and he missed his new flight because of the change in the gate and everything. And so Frontier was trying to make him pay all over again
no, but
for a
that's a
whole
different
nother
story.
flight.
It is. It's
But that's a different story.
It's totally different.
I thought
from
that was
that.
but they changed the gates
Yeah.
and they announced it. They announced it.
Well, but you
yes.
can't hear it everywhere because where me and
Okay,
Shar
but
were
that's the reason
sitting.
why they have monitors in there.
Whatever.
They changed our
he
gate.
needs to pay
2
attention.
minutes.
Okay,
needs-
so what about
he
us?
needs to pay
They-
attention.
no.
No.
What about this? They changed our gate last minute.
Yep.
And all of us had
We're looking, and the lady at the counter was like,
minutes.
no, you're good.
Like, yeah. She was like, no, you're good. And this is them saying, no, you're good. And then someone else had mentioned, no, it was changed. And so then she was like, oh, yeah, sorry. You're now such and such, which is way on the opposite side
of where we were.
So your mean gate is like where you board the plane at.
Yes.
Why would
Yeah.
they change it? Like you
There's
just
sometimes,
sometimes
they
the
have-
guy
it
gets
happens.
fucked up, don't know where he's parking the fucking plane.
because what happens is
Yeah,
when
fuck it.
a plane is delayed and there's another plane
There, they
taking the
gotta go
gate,
somewhere
They
else.
have to go to another gate that was open. That's
what? Wouldn't it make more sense to just delay the chain reaction? So if your plane is delayed, the plane that you're supposed to be getting on next would be just delayed, right?
You would
No. Okay.
no.
Sometimes the gate is open and then that plane is
Why
delayed.
should we have to move? Shouldn't the people that are waiting? What are they? Why are they delayed at the gate?
Okay, so if that plane is delayed for some reason,
Like
and
what,
that,
though?
and that plane's supposed to leave that gate, and that plane's supposed to take that spot, and it's delayed, yes, they have to change gates. They have to go to that plane to the open gate. That's the way it works.
Why? Just delay that next plane, right? A little bit.
No.
But they can't do
Dude,
that
what are
if
you gonna
that's
do,
on
delayed in
time.
there?
They
You
can't.
fucking run out of fuel.
Because
Scoot.
keep in mind the other flight, which would be his connecting flight, that's not on them to wait for the people off of his flight to get on there because
Exactly.
that's a whole nother
I
flight.
never
that,
liked
that
that.
will be every single plane will be delayed. if that's the
I
case.
don't like anything under an hour layover. It's got to be at least an hour and a half,
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah,
just
that's-
so I know if we're late.
So you have time.
That's
The
the
time
reason.
we
the only-
flew, we had the same thing. We went to North Carolina, and that's a pretty big airport, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And our gate was way on the other side of the airport, and we had like 15 minutes. And we were
Now,
hauling ass, dude. trying to
They
get through that.
do. Well, if you were only 15, that's okay because they do call to the connecting
Yeah.
flights. All
These idiots are
all
running
the
right now.
connecting flights,
ass,
they
dude.
say, "Hey, we were delayed." So they'll
No, we weren't
wait.
delayed. We only had 15 minutes to get off our plane and get on
Yeah.
the next fucking
No,
plane.
they
yeah,
do.
yeah.
They do. Sometimes
That's
those
not
planes.
enough
half hour
time.
once
That's
If
stupid.
delaying.
for
they
some
will.
reason they have, I heard it's like 5 passengers to more. If that connecting flight's like 30 minutes or less, they call the plane and say we almost landed, and they hold.
We
those
almost
five,
landed.
they will hold those 5 passengers. You know, it's just a short flight.
The one time I had to run out on the wing and jump onto the other plane. Like,
Hey, Control, we almost landed. We're just
we almost
going to do
landed.
another once around.
There were
By the way, there's a 6'4" guy on the wing.
there was 2 airlines that I want to look up later. I keep forgetting to check them out that I've never heard of or seen.
Breeze?
One was
There's
called
a reason.
No, I've heard of them. One was called Flair, and I'm like,
The other one
Like
was
Ric
That's the
Flair.
Nature Boy. Yeah.
Ric Flair.
and, no,
Yeah.
one was called Flair, and the other one was called Silver.
What? Oh, so
Fly Silver.
Did you see someone's private planes when you were landing?
what?
Just
I thought you would say Cena. 'Cause
Anyway,
couldn't see his plane. Anyways, we're going to take another break. We'll come back and get into our topic. Stay tuned.
that was funny.
you guys are.
That was funny.